So we first got the data from National Rail's website, and there was a way to access the data using the STOMP protocol. So we connected to the endpoint, the API bit, and from that data we parsed the response from the API and inspected all the fields. And as you can see, all the fields have, well, all the responses, 100% of them has a body and a header, and within the body you can see a bunch of data points which come with most of the responses. So 96% of the responses have these. So from this data we looked and identified all the fields that might potentially be relevant in our first prototype, like for example the trainer UID, or if the train has terminated, and also the train ID, amongst other things such as the train operating company ID, which tells you which train was operated by which company. So this is a very, very brief extract from the data feed, approximately a couple of seconds, and we can tell from this and ask our clients questions about all the data that we might find useful and but don't understand. This is the data for a particular day, which includes GPS data on the left-hand side and the trust data on the right-hand side. And we can filter this by GPS car ID, which identifies each physical train and helps us visualize all the data and see patterns within the data to help make the algorithm slightly better. And so you can see in each of these we have the time in which the event occurred in GPS and the time in which the event occurred on the trust data, as well as the location. We also have the event type, which tells you whether it's a pass, an arrival, or a departure. And so we have a tolerance between the matching time. I believe it was set at 10 minutes, but that can be set obviously, and if we can't find any matching times, event and location, then it'll be red, and if we do, it should be green. So within this iteration of the experiment, we combined the previous iteration, which used the time, the event type, and the location to match potential trust reports with the particular GPS dataset that we're looking at, with an algorithm developed in the previous year which tells you the probability that it would be a match. And so the red ones are the ones that wasn't planned, but it might have actually ran this particular service because of service disruptions and trains being shuffled around, whereas the green ones are the one that actually is planned, and it gives us a better picture of what actually happens, because we have multiple sets of trust data that might be a potential candidate for the match for the GPS data that we're looking at.